Here we go, we're back on YouTube. I'm gonna stay live on Instagram later.
Introducing the challenger with a combined weight of 426 pounds, Elton Prince, Kit Wilson, Pretty Deadly.
That's not the live, bro. Put on the actual live. Thank you. See, it was only about a time before it crashed. Honestly.
Tell you something, Joe, we've had a lot of karaoke already tonight. It really does feel like Eurovision.
Oh,
now the Yes Boy movement has landed here on Smackdown. Looking
bro, I cannot open the stream on this other phone.
For the first time.
Oh my god.
You Eurovision fan, Joe?
No, I am not, Wade. But I'll tell you this, I am a fan.
Here we go.
I am a fan of this London crowd tonight. What an incredible
Here we go.
roar.
Live on everything now.
The O2 that we heard, of course, for Cody and Randy. Even the reaction to the UK's Drew McIntyre, and now welcoming home Pretty Deadly.
All messages.
What a moment it would be for this UK audience to see their boys victorious.
Okay, here we go.
Tonight.
Go back in time for the start of the match. That's good.
Unglued.
That is good.
Pretty Deadly capture the gold in this first offense by the Street Profits.
Wait, let's size up Pretty Deadly recently, because they have earned every inch of this opportunity. They have navigated some choppy waters of this tag team division, won that triple threat #1 contenders match that came against Los Garza and Motor City Machine Guns.
They had to earn the opportunity the hard way. It has been a messy division.
Good teamwork there.
And when you finally carved out an opportunity like this for yourself, you have to make it count, especially right here in your hometown.
Here comes Tez. They take care of him as well. Kit Wilson. And you can see the good, strong start
It doesn't crash
in
again.
our championship match for Pretty Deadly back on home turf.
I gotta change the name.
First title defense for the Street Profits. They won the titles 2 weeks ago, defeating DIY. Pretty Deadly, the #1 contenders, having that March 7th win over Los Garza and MCMG that we mentioned.
As you mentioned, it's been such an arduous journey to get this opportunity. The Pretty Deadly lads did actually have a championship opportunity several weeks ago against the then champs DIY, but that match was completely ruined by an attack from, the Street Profits, their opponents tonight. So it could be a double dose of vengeance for them tonight if they beat the Profits and grab gold.
Dawkins, all that weight coming behind him, driving his shoulder, and putting together the combinations up top.
All right.
That floors Kit Wilson.
Oh.
It's a dichotomy between the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, the big heavyweight thumper, and then the flashy Montez Ford.
Nah, you can't pit. You can't. You're not gonna win yet. Come on.
Exactly why they are at the top of the ladder in the SmackDown tag ranks.
I wonder if they see the back in
two-time tag team champions.
Something minutes. The back in 3 minutes.
4+ year gap between their title runs.
Because I know that they showed the executive producers at the end.
Kick. After Wilson went for the roll-up. Now the mocking from Montez Ford.
Yeah, no. I know I'm backing for this match.
Now this is all going south for Pretty Deadly after such a nice start. The physicality of the Street Profits completely taken over. And this has been the story of the Street Profits since they returned from that injury.
Right, apparently,
come back bigger, stronger, and more physical.
Apparently YouTube just hates SmackDown.
Nice there.
It lasted 30 minutes before crashing. This has been my best stream yet. I'm unbiased, but it's been my best stream yet so far. Especially because I have the light up there in white instead of blue.
Fresh Elton Prince, who has been desperate to get a piece of the action.
Okay.
Prince digging deep into that
Okay.
playbook, showing he could be more than physical himself.
Okay. Yeah, nope.
Just a great crowd here at the O2 Arena in London for Friday night.
A very good
Smackdown.
crowd.
22 days away from WrestleMania 41 and all the festivities that will be taking place in Vegas, including the Hall of Fame. That's shaping up to be an incredible event on Friday night. Tickets are on sale for that. That'll be at the Fountain Blue. That is what is on the line right in front of us here. The WWE Tag Team Championship match as the Street Profits, a very tough first defense against Pretty Deadly, to come here to London and take on Pretty Deadly. But
Damn.
Angelo Dawkins looking to take control here.
Yeah, this red-hot atmosphere in England expects
Put
their
Roman
men to
Reigns
do
in
their
Fortnite.
duty
Oh,
and win
God.
gold tonight, but it's starting.
This Fortnite WWE skins point.
Is Kit Wilson. Just as the Profits look to put this one to bed.
Oh, tag's been made. Don't think he
Here
knows.
comes Kit Wilson.
I'd say fresher Elton Prince in there, a man who trained about 10 miles from here.
On the catapult.
Damn.
And right into the cover to try to claim gold.
Ooh.
And able to get that right shoulder up.
Could they do it? Could Pretty Deadly do it tonight? Could they? Could they?
And now it's Pretty Deadly, perhaps starting to run out of ideas. Hit some of their biggest offense there.
Oh.
Wasn't enough. And there's too much left in the tank of Angelo Dawkins.
Yeah, probably the main
Dawkins
event.
back to his feet. Buster. And as Dawkins looking to get to Tez, and he does.
Well, this is exactly how they've been on a hot streak here in Europe.
This is exactly how they won the championships. Montez Ford. Oh, but he's compromised. Able
Ooh.
to kick out.
Well,
They're
genius
getting
move
some
from Kit
good
Wilson, pushing
pin
his
attempts in
partner
here.
out of the way of the offense,
They're getting some
taking
good
the
attempts in.
for himself, coming close
Oh,
to
tag.
victory.
Tag made.
But now
Tag
it was a
made.
blind tag there, and I
Oh.
don't think Elton Prince is aware.
Angelo Dawkins, the
Oh.
legal man. Hooks the leg.
No, that's not
to
it. That's not
retain.
it.
Oh. Wilson at the very last moment.
Well, that's two occasions now. Kit Wilson has saved this
Kit
match
Wilson?
for his team. Pretty deadly now clinging on. All four men battered and bruised.
WWE Tag Team Championship match from here in
Yep,
London.
Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson,
Montez Ford,
Elton
Angelo
Prince.
Dawkins, Kit Wilson, and Elton Prince extending themselves. Each man in a
Oh my
corner,
God.
Each man looking to rally.
Oh my God.
Complete chaos as Pretty Deadly takes control now.
Chaos points.
And finds a momentum
Oh.
surge.
Oh.
Pretty Deadly to try to become new champs.
Ooh.
Ford saves it.
Ooh.
Connecting with that spilt milk, Elton Prince knew that victory was there for the taking. But unfortunately for PD and this audience, Montez Ford was simply too quick.
This is indeed awesome.
To slow anyone down. It's
Don't care what
2-1
anybody
now,
says.
Joe.
And now the advantage for Pretty
Oh.
Deadly. But this time,
Nope.
it doesn't
Nope.
work
Denied.
out the same way as the powerhouse Dawkins.
Just too big and too strong. Too much left in the tank. Right hand to the jaw of Elton Prince. He's down.
This time, they're setting it up. Here comes Ford.
Oh.
Doomsday blockbuster. First title defense. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Here are your winners.
Yep.
And still WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits.
Well, it was a hell of an effort from Pretty Deadly, but this hot streak that the Street Profits have been on
Oh,
right
please.
here in Europe continues
Please,
with their first
bring back the old
defense of
team.
tag gold. They are looking
I did not want to smoke with that team though.
with a proud Englishman. It's good to be home, my man. Huh?
It is great. We've spent every night in the pub so far. It's nice to actually get an evening to dry out, but the atmosphere here is even better than any pub I've ever been in.
Hold off on the Scotch egg and black pudding when you're about to speak for 3 hours on TV is my advice. Hey, a week ago, Zelina Vega tried to take a step closer to a title shot. She found out how challenging that is when you're dealing with Chelsea Green and the Secret Purvis. And then here's what happened earlier tonight.
You saw what the Secret Purvis did to you last week.
Yeah, Chelsea and Co think they're untouchable, but someone's gonna have to stop them eventually.
Scoping the perimeter. One small threat detected.
Roger that, Sergeant A. One minuscule threat. Not anything we haven't neutralized before.
The Eagle has landed.
Well, I'm so glad that the bootleg men in black decided to crash the party with this ugly little worm. Hey, hi, still talking. Listen, we all see that I'm small, obviously, but clearly this small threat is a big threat to you and that title reign. Otherwise, it wouldn't have taken all 1, 2, 3 of y'all to beat me.
Ooh, she has a good point.
Yeah, so how about tonight? We see what happens when the odds are even.
Fine. P&A are ready.
Gladly.
Let's do this then.
Oh yeah, you're ready?
Why you take this?
Okay.
Wasting no time. Arbor and Chance stepping up to face the Secret Purvis.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Katana Chance and Hayden Carter.
Okay.
Well, opportunities for Carter and Chance of late have been limited, but what a great opportunity to put yourself back in the mix there, up against the Secret Purvis, next here on Smackdown.
Interesting. It's break time. Let's get it. Okay, we are back. Let's go.
Started going. I'm tuned into the crowd. We've got them hooked right from the get-go. There's a certain magic that comes out from two guys that are just professionals.
Bret Hart is spinning. Months and months of frustration on Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Two guys that could make really small things mean an awful lot.
These two men are battering each other.
The physicality just got that much more intense. You can sense that something extraordinary is taking place. All of a sudden, something Bret Hart would do, he would get booed, and Stone Cold, he's getting cheered.
He's almost got it. Sharp cheater. He's got it all. Can you imagine the pain that's rushing through Austin's body?
That match was just so iconic right from the moment it happened.
Austin never gave up.
Such a beautiful story.
Without Bret, I don't think you got Stone Cold.
The WWE Hall of Fame is now going to be inducting great matches of all time, the immortal moment. And no doubt, WrestleMania 13, Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, more than deserving. Yet another reason to buy your tickets to the Hall of Fame ceremony at the Fontainebleau in Vegas. You can go to ticketmaster.com. And folks, I want to let you know, Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin are going to be there for that induction. And the big, powerful black SUV with the wise man means the tribal chief has arrived. Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman by his side. The contract signing, Roman, CM Punk, Seth Rollins,
security.
And a whole lot of security is ahead. Good to have Carter and Chance.
I know I'm back in this match, to be honest.
Smackdown, January of 2024, when they lost their titles.
But it's always great to have this woman, the United States champ in town.
Not everybody shares that opinion, but
most people are wrong, Joe.
And their opponents, accompanied by the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green, the team of Piper Niven and Alba Fire, the Secret Hermits.
I feel like they just keep elevating their commitment to the Secret Hermits. Would you look at this?
It's impressive, isn't it, Joe, when you look at that commitment to protecting the United States champ, Chelsea Green, and just officially from everyone at the broadcast desk, we pledge our allegiance to Chelsea Green.
Who's everyone? Do you have a little British mouse in your pocket? Who are you speaking on behalf of right now?
On behalf of all of the announcers in WWE,
that is
we are
not
all in unanimous
I have not signed off on that at all.
To Her Majesty Chelsea Green.
Majesty. Well, the former tag team champ. What do you mean, nasty little?
Nasty little something, Joe Tesh. You must have heard you smack talking her.
Well, her Secret Hermits, Alba Fire, starting off the action.
Two back-to-back tag matches is crazy.
Chelsea Green's cabinet, and what an addition it is. A former tag team champion here in WWE.
Damn.
As indeed are the team of Carter and Chance.
I want to remind you, still to come your way. It is the United States Championship match. LA Knight and Braun Strowman. Knight and Strowman coming up next from right here in London.
All gold on the line.
Bloodline disqualification.
Carter, now it's
I'm going to take a guess.
Isolated in there and desperately trying to evade.
I see there's 5 people in there, probably all bots because nobody's talking.
Katana Chance on the outside. Oh, the teamwork.
Damn.
Excellent stuff early on from Chance and Carter, but here comes Piper Niven.
Damn.
Wow.
Even the biggest hater on planet Earth, Joe Tex.
I am not the biggest hater.
To be impressed with that kind of offense from Piper Niven.
I am very impressed. I'm also often very annoyed by Chelsea Green, as is Michael Cole, and as are most who work this announce desk, as she's constantly hovering, constantly barking at us.
See, follow the lead of Piper Niven. Just salute. Hand to head, Joe Tess.
Piper Niven. Goes from right here in the UK, from Scotland.
As indeed is Alba Fire, a true UK team, headed up by a fellow member of the Commonwealth, Canada's Chelsea Green. Chelsea, they are telling you they love you. We love you in this country. We view you at the same level as our royal family, Chelsea.
Wait. Honestly.
See, that's how you get in Chelsea's good books. She likes me.
I'm not looking to do that right now. Alba Fire, of course, ended up in her good graces with what happened recently as Alba Fire made her shocking return to help Chelsea. Now look at what Piper's doing in the corner there.
Just a smart and savvy attack, this team already. Firing on all cylinders. They've got great chemistry. And I'll tell you right now, Alba Fire and Piper Niven have known each other over 10 years. They've competed against each other many times across every continent. They've earned each other's respect. And now they're teaming, looking to perhaps make a run for tag gold in the women's division.
Fire and Niven, their first time working as a tag team under these circumstances.
Looking to add some more gold to the cabinet of Chelsea Green.
Great scene here with tag team action from London. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you. Caden Carter looks to take control against the team now known as the Secret Hervis, the security detail of Alba Fire and Piper Niven as they pledge their loyalty to the U.S. champion Chelsea Green.
And they take their roles very seriously, but right now they're being outmaneuvered by Caden Carter.
Oh, Cater comes in with that big boot and swipes at Green.
Chelsea Green being a major distraction and annoyance to Carter and Chance at ringside.
Hook of the leg! And just the 2 count there as Alba Fire was able to kick out.
Body of Alba Fire racked in agony right now, desperate to try and get out of this predicament, and there you go. Unaware of the tag apparently is Caden Carter.
Oh, looking for the senton, but getting out of the way and landing on Alba Fire.
Focus.
Well, chemistry we spoke of earlier needs a little work, but keep your eye on these 2 acrobats.
Looking at teamwork, but instead finding the power of Piper Niven. And now it's Katana Chance having to deal with that.
Carter and Chance, perennial underdogs due to their lack of size, but make up for it with their heart and their movement. Oh no.
Wow!
How the hell did Caden Carter pull that off?
And now, Carter, the keg stand in play for the win, lateral press. And Alba Fire at the very last moment coming in for the save.
Perfect timing there from Alba Fire, and it had to be, but now clearing out the trash. Are Carter and Chance perhaps ready to go for the kill?
Wow!
Like a demolition derby on the outside. And Piper Niven all alone in the ring.
For Carter and Chance, this is their first televised match since mid-December on NXT, and they are coming out to prove themselves. Now Chelsea Green's up on the apron. Chelsea Green is up on the apron, distracting the referee, and that takes the offensive momentum away from Carter and Chance.
Never turn your back on Piper Niven.
Yep.
And instead, it's a Piper driver. And a win.
Well, it's the same thing all the time. Interfering with the ref, then they get distracted, and then the opponent just steps in. Oh.
Chelsea Green, and this is what you get when you talk smack.
Well, this is what they're about to get. a fired up and focused Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega, who was a victim of the numbers game against the Secret Service last week, coming back for a little vengeance to save her buddies Carter and Chelsea.
Damn.
Oh, you saw what happened earlier today. They're poking fun at her. Tensions were rising up. And now Chelsea Green comes into the fray. And the U.S. champion just beats down a series of right hands on Zelina Vega. Looking for a prettier. But instead, Vega breaks free.
Vega has made no secret of the fact that she wants United States gold. And she's willing to battle anyone to get it.
Damn.
She's brave, she's courageous, but she's outnumbered.
Damn. Yep.
And that is
the
secret harvest.
Good try, though.
From one U.S. champion to the other. L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
This is going to be a heck of a matchup. Braun Strowman's going to go for gold against the megastar. It's Big Braun versus L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
Yeah. It's break time. Let's go. But let's go. Yeah.
That was a good one.
It was.
That was
You
good
feel
one.
that, right?
Good.
Yeah. This is really cool.
I hope you're not scared.
No. Oh. It's a little bit more delayed now. To check the delay.
The princess, the queen, the goddess has arrived.
Yeah, it's a little bit more delayed than normal. That's alright.
That's Stephanie's places, and congratulations to Stephanie McMahon. 10 episodes, an ESPN original, following all the WWE icons as Stephanie McMahon explores the pockets of America that helped shape the journey of some of the most famous names in WWE history. Right now, you can watch episode 1 featuring CM Punk. I was sitting with CM Punk the other day. He watched it right away, loved it.
Might
She's
watch
doing an
this
excellent
after,
job with this.
actually.
It's a must watch.
What a show.
Might take you off on that.
Episodes of that, and I cannot wait for this because still to come later tonight, again, amidst the chaos last week on SmackDown, there was an agreement. Reigns, Rollins, Punk, triple threat at WrestleMania. Well, all
what's going to go wrong?
names
Do we learn the favor?
later tonight.
Do we figure out the favor?
What could possibly go wrong?
Want to extend a special thank you to The Weeknd and Playboy Cardi for Timeless, the official theme song of WrestleMania 41. Hurry Up tomorrow. Make sure to catch Hurry Up Tomorrow, the movie in theaters, May 16th. Well, one of the biggest music stars in the UK sitting right behind us, Lewis Capaldi. His song Someone You Love became the longest running top 10 UK single of all time by a British artist. I know he's a huge Drew McIntyre fan, and he's sitting right behind us.
Oh, I get that.
Right next to him, Oban Elliott, the UFC welterweight contender who goes by the nickname the Welsh Gangster. Do not mess with this guy if you're sitting in the front row, Wade Bear. Do not turn around and point your finger in his direction. He's on an 8-win streak.
What about this guy?
Eyes firmly placed.
What about the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman?
Nose is already badly beat up enough, but look what's coming our way. It's one big SOB.
It's gonna end in disqualification. It's gonna end in disqualification.
The United States Championship. Introducing the challenger, weighing in at 355 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Hey.
Now, Braun Strowman received this title shot with a DQ victory last week. Remember, Solo Sikoa came in and attacked, and that cost Jacob Fatu the chance to have this. And then afterwards, Braun viciously beaten down by Solo, Tamatanga, and Fatu, only to then be saved by the guy who will be his current opponent.
That's still a crazy moment. Check it out on Instagram. I literally started saying the words LA Knight and his music hit.
Furious and Jacob Fatu seem to go hand in hand, so that is quite the statement. But I will say I felt LA Knight made a critical error in saving Braun Strowman.
LA Knight. That one was more predictable though, but yeah. Yeah.
His opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the United States champion,
LA Knight. Yeah.
Wait, he may be the U.S. champion, but listen, we've been on the road here on this European tour for 3 weeks. Everywhere you go, he is beloved.
It is the international language of Kavorka. And I'll tell you this, Joe Tess, I don't care what planet you come from. Everybody loves having their loins tingled, and tonight it is London, England's turn.
Yeah.
Sample Brewery bitter pump handle is kicking in pretty good right now, huh?
It is pretty hot in here. I could do with a pint. We need to send somebody out.
A pint. That is what is on the line. The United States Championship, and LA Knight, of course, 2 times the U.S. champion. He's been champion now for 3 weeks. This, the first title defense of his current reign. Now, you made an interesting statement, Wade, when you said that LA Knight made a critical error a week ago, that he should have recognized the situation of what was happening to Braun Strowman when he was being beaten down.
Damn.
But he did the right thing. I mean, you're in the locker room. He did the right thing, didn't he?
Morally, the right thing is not necessarily the same as the right thing, especially if you want a long championship reign. The right thing to do, in my opinion, would be to allow Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tamatonga to tear a strip out of this monster and make your task that much easier tonight.
Just not
Who would you rather take the championship from? LA Knight or Braun Strowman? That's the question that Solo, Tama Tonga, and Jacob have to be asking themselves right now.
These two, of course, have been tag partners on occasion in recent weeks because they've both been on the receiving end of attacks and beatdowns from Solo Sikoa et al. But that alliance clearly put to one side this evening.
385 pounds coming your way, and now it's going over the top.
It's a terrifying sight, but
here comes LA Knight.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
As he takes control against Big Braun. Oh, but what a boot!
Damn.
By Braun
Damn.
Strowman, trying to win the U.S. Championship here in London.
Okay. Cool.
And just when LA Knight thought he had taken control, all it takes is one moment from Braun Strowman with his size and his power, and it came in the form of that big boot.
Tell you what, Joe Tess, I've noticed you are really fast at moving out the way when competitors are.
Yeah. Good job.
Nobody's surviving that.
People have.
Even Louis Capaldi moved on that one.
He did. I think everybody in the first few rows did. Strowman.
Oh, damn.
Strowman was just a little too slow on the punch there. Allowed LA Knight all the time in the world to escape and launch some offense of his own.
Yeah. Oh.
Just so easy for Braun Strowman against any competitor to completely destroy their momentum with one shot. Too big, too strong, and now perhaps the mistake from last week is starting to settle in the mind of LA Knight, who surely at this point has some regrets.
Wade, the torque, the power, and then the impact of being sent into that corner.
You see how much the ring shifts.
Yes.
When Braun Strowman launches an opponent's body into it, and make no mistake, LA Knight is a massive human being, but he is just dwarfed by Braun Strowman.
Now back out on the outside.
I don't like it when he's near Hogan.
Oh, he slams him right into the barrier.
Yep.
Big headbutt from Big Braun.
Oh. How much are we missing?
United States Championship match as Braun Strowman is in control against LA Knight. His first title defense of his second reign for LA Knight as he looks to rally here. But the 385 pounds is a different story.
Point of the elbow to the top of the head of the megastar, but the megastar somehow still bouncing back. Nice bulldog off the second rope. Finally taking the monster off his feet. Get a little recovery time for the megastar, much needed after the beatdown he's received.
Long beatdown, much of it on the outside of the ring, put forth by Braun Strowman. But LA Knight trying to get the best of Big Braun. Strowman earned this title shot last week, but Jacob Fatu was DQ'd in the match. Fatu was irate at Solo Sikoa afterwards and costing him what would have been this title opportunity.
Knight doing a nice job of using the monster against him, powering up the big man, and that had to be incredibly painful for someone with the mass of Braun Strowman.
And this crowd here in London appreciates it.
Yeah.
Dropping the elbow on Strowman. into the cover, hooking the leg, looking to retain.
Damn, that was barely a 2.
From Strowman.
Yeah, and that is devastating for a competitor when you've dropped some of your heavy artillery and they kick out with ease like Braun Strowman just did. It's different rules when you're fighting a competitor that big and powerful. Oh.
He just gets tossed.
Attempted
after looking at the BFT attempt.
BFT and immediately back on the offense.
Sent out again onto the floor.
This is one enraged monster right now.
The shirt is off. The intent is obvious. The Strowman Express is chugging along. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
flying elbow. Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu comes in and now is on the attack.
Predictable.
Was indeed the Samoan werewolf who apparently is still harboring. Oh my God!
Samoan drop across the announce.
Damn.
Remember what happened a week ago and all the anger of the lost opportunity for Fatu, and now he's taking it out on his chief rival, Braun Strowman.
So I wonder when a match is not going to end in disqualification.
Lost that opportunity last week thanks to that disqualification. A major resentment lingering in the mind of Jacob Fatu.
Oh, gas, no brakes.
There have been battles and brawls and incidents, and now this shocker that
Oh, damn.
to what was a U.S. Championship
Oh,
match. Oh,
nah.
LA Knight is back on his feet, Wade.
Well, LA Knight got dropped this collateral damage a few seconds ago.
Pop-up Samoan from Fatu.
Damn.
This guy is just not built right at all. Oh my God.
Look at this.
Strowman has been here before. We remember what happened at Saturday night's main event.
Yep.
The cranium of the monster was rattled, internal hemorrhaging, and we're heading back that way.
The running hip attack. Have you ever seen his eyes more menacing than the way they look tonight in London? Oh! The brutality of this attack.
When Jacob Fatu smells blood, there is no stopping him. I don't care if you've got a stun gun, pepper spray, or a chainsaw.
The moonsault.
Breaking the laws of physics and biology.
Braun Strowman was closing in
Oh.
on potential victory, and now another jump up
Oh.
moonsault from Fatu.
Braun Strowman is a physical wreck.
He is a beast. He's unstoppable. He's all gas, no brakes. It's the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. He just killed Braun Strowman. What am I doing with my life?
His business, and now Jacob Fatu just made everything his business, destroying this U.S. Championship match. And Braun Strowman.
Me and you next week. You? Well, sure. As long as you don't trip and fall like your brother. It's good.
Oh, damn. He's still here.
Let's go backstage to Jackie Redmond.
Tess, I'll tell you what, it's been 4 days and people are still talking about that slap. So, joining me now is one Jimmy Uso. Jimmy, I'll tell you what, I knew WWE was going global this month. What I did not know is that we would get the slap heard around the world.
You know what, Jackie? I will do it again. And I will keep on smacking Gunther if I need to. I'm going to tell you like this. My brother Jay is all up in his head. He's got that doubt creeping on him. Just because he's 0-3 against Gunther don't make him unbeatable. The ring general can't be got. I will go to Raw. I will bust Gunther's ass. My brother will go to WrestleMania. He will bust Gunther's ass. It become the world.
How many people wrote off Sami Zayn?
And we leaving just like this, Jackie.
Yeah, Jimmy.
So, yeah, he's unbeatable.
What? Excuse me? Oh, I was just, I just think it's funny, that all of a sudden you're a tough guy, even though throughout your entire career you've just been the other Uso. Don't you get it? Like, you and your brother, you're career sidekicks. Gunther is the main character. He is the lead. You're not going to beat Gunther, and neither is Jay. And let me tell you another thing. Like, you two are just blips. Just blips on the trailer that was Roman's bloodline.
Doing all that talking from outside the club, man. You can't even get in.
Look, take it from me. Former WWE champion, main eventer of WrestleMania. You'll never know what it means to carry this industry. And after WrestleMania, neither will Jay.
Given that Gunther treatment,
by the way,
please.
If you ever slapped me like that, or you'd still be on the ground.
Do it.
You know what, Miz? It's me and Gunther on Raw Monday, but I'm gonna go holler at Nick Aldis and how about Miz versus Jimmy Uso tonight? Yeah. Yeah.
That could be fun. Well, you see the London Eye in the background there, 135 meters tall. Want to remind you that Sam Roberts and Megan Morant, they dive into everything from Monday Night Raw and WWE on Raw Recap. That's brought to you by Fanatics. It's available every Tuesday on WWE's YouTube and all audio platforms, wherever you get your podcasts. It's a great listen. And this week, if you listen to the episode, the special guest is Jey Uso. So don't miss that.
Yeet.
It comes
I
out
almost said
every
Yeet.
Tuesday.
Oh.
Coming up next, we're just a week removed from Naomi's attack on Jay Cargill.
Bro, I can't believe I was
These
muted
times
for
are
this.
Far different with Naomi. And when we
I was
return,
spitting bars.
We will hear from her.
Alright, quick mute.
Mania Week is on fire. Undertaker's critically acclaimed One Dead Man show is going to take place at the state-of-the-art Blue Live Theater at the Fontainebleau Hotel. That's part of WrestleMania Week, Saturday, April 19th, 10 p.m. The Phenom in an intimate setting, sharing stories, answering questions. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. SaverClubYT.com. Can you believe, Wade, what just happened moments ago in our U.S. Championship match?
Shocking as Braun Strowman was looking to gain the gold against LA Knight. That blur you saw was Jacob Fatu bringing his usual brand of carnage along now. Jacob Fatu was irate that he got disqualified last week in a #1 contenders match due to the behavior of Solo Sikoa when he let out that rage. Right here tonight with Braun Strowman being the main recipient
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
multiple attacks, leaving the monster wasted on the ground.
So, werewolf beats monster every day, apparently.
Hey, Jacob! Jacob! Man, what the hell was that out there? You out there by yourself not trying to say nothing? Man, I ain't gotta say nothing to nobody.
Damn.
Didn't you two not tap in with me last week? But Jacob, nothing. Tama.
Damn.
Jacob, you better lower your tone how you speaking to me and Tama.
What happened to Brett's neck?
Well, let me be very clear with you two. When it comes to Braun Strowman, I will be the last man standing. So y'all better get in where you fit in. Cause that US title, oh, I'm bringing it home to the family. And I'm gonna do it with you or without you.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
This dynamic between Solo and Jacob.
Let's just see. Why is a big ass scar on Solo's neck there? Oh my god.
You don't want to say butt Jacob to that man there. Now, as for what we discussed before the commercial break, Naomi's recent reality, here's more.
I mean, how did we even get here?
Ah, I see.
I don't want to do this, but one thing that I do know
that's
is
not
that
it.
I've always been a woman to do the right thing. I've always been a woman to do the right thing. So Bianca, what makes you think that my attack on Jade was anything different from me doing the right thing? When I sit here and think about all that I've sacrificed, all that I've given, and that's what really breaks my heart.
You did that to yourself, though.
Because through all of that, I'm made to be the bad one in this situation.
Yeah, because you got jealous.
I just don't understand, how does Jade come in out of nowhere and take my place with you? I want you to ask yourself this, Bianca. Who inspired you? Who's inspired women over the last decade? Who's always had your back from day one of you being here? Me. Not Jake. But you know what? What I've learned through all of this, you teach people how to treat you. And I'm done with being treated as a third wheel. I'm done being pushed to the side. I'm done with being too nice. I'm done with being undervalued, underutilized, underappreciated. So moving forward, here's my message to you, Jade. If you continue to be in my way, I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
Damn. Damn.
It's been, to say the least, a little difficult as of late.
I've been trying to get my hands on
That
Naomi
was
for the past
menacing.
week again. Now where is she?
Look, I haven't seen her all day. No one else has seen her all day, so as far as we know, she's not here.
Well, when I catch her, it's on site.
Hey.
Hey, we just want to say that what Naomi did to you was trash, okay? Straight up uncalled for behavior. And I know that once you get your hands on her, you're going to take care of that. I will.
It seems like we both have business to handle. You and Naomi, and me with Charlotte for messing with my girl.
Yeah, look, Naomi deserves everything that's coming to her. No sympathy, no regrets.
Nope.
All right? Jade, do what you got to do.
Oh, I will. And good luck tonight.
Appreciate you. You got this. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As Michin with DFAB. Michin set to take on Charlotte Flair next.
Oh my god, we still got a ton of stuff left to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got 1, 2, 3 matches left so far. And then we got the contract signing. So we have like 4 segments left. That's insane. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I feel like time moves too fast, and I forget that there's more matches to go. Anyways, break time again. So, yeah.
All but one for the U.S. Championship.
Hold up.
To get in the way of Charlotte
So,
Flair
I have a nice ball. But hold up, wait a minute.
A little opportunity here to get some vengeance on
What?
behalf of B-Fab, who took
So we just got another tease for maybe it's gotta be right. I saw a snake was it? Yep, the smoke that we normally see. Some little flickers. Candle, smoke, something. What was that? That's a snake. That says XXV, by the looks of it. Now I know that's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. I'm gonna
Jade Storm, who has been the main point of attack for Naomi of late.
Yeah, we just saw moments ago.
Okay, clearly I'm going to be paying attention to the live
giving
broadcast.
support to Jade Cargill, and this is how Naomi reacts.
Careful who you're friends with in this game, because making friends with one person is making an enemy of somebody else.
Big right hands, time and again. Oh, and she's just smashing her into our announce desk.
This is
now beating her down is Naomi.
An absolutely unhinged version of Naomi. Gone is the
There she
monster
is.
that waits off.
My bad. There she is.
Now look at who's coming running down.
There she is.
Here comes Jade Cargill.
Looking like Uma Thurman from Kill Bill. And she's here for revenge. And not surprisingly, Naomi moving as fast as she has in her entire life to get away from
I thought you were going to be badass little pussy.
Boy, is she ever.
Come on,
Fab
man.
is struggling to steady herself on her feet as officials have come down, as Jade is by her side to support her. And keep in mind, this is before Michin has to face Charlotte Flair.
I don't know if Michin is in any condition to continue. The referee having a very close look at Michin in the ring, and Charlotte apparently is going to waste no time in getting out here.
As Jade Cargill looks to support B-Fab, Charlotte is now making her way down that entry ramp that Jade Cargill is slowly now staring her down. Oh, those little size-up moments.
Ladies, your plates are already full right now. We've got to come back for that one.
Did that ever punch with heavy hands?
By the way, I did not hold any comments back. So, YouTube, you can sue me. I'm going to say what's on my mind. Actually, don't take my advice. Please. Look, I'm joking, okay? Calm down. The first part.
Superstar.
I will say what's on my mind though.
Royal Rumble twice.
Gliding down to the ring, looking like sheer royalty. No city on earth more fitting for this woman who has reigned supreme in this industry for the past 10 years and may well climb back to the very top in a little over 3 weeks' time in Las Vegas at WrestleMania 41.
The WWE Women's Championship will be contested there as Tiffany Stratton will defend against Charlotte Flair.
Listen right now, I heard this referee and what he was saying to Michin. Are you okay? Can you continue? We know Michin is going to say, hell yeah, even if she can barely stand up. But what a tall task this is at the best of times, competing against Charlotte Flair when you're nowhere even near 100%.
Charlotte's going to try to make it a quick one and take advantage of Michin as we'll take a short break from here in London. What a tough spot for Michin as she was brutally attacked by Naomi, as was PFAB after giving support to Jade Cargill. And then to think, you're clearly not at 100%, Wade. You have to take on the challenge of Charlotte Flair.
I mean, this just isn't smart at all from Michin, and I get it. She's such a fierce competitor. She does not have a reverse gear. But some matches you simply cannot win.
Damn.
Michin at least is giving it a very game try. as she tries to shake off
Is
the
this
cobwebs.
going to end in
Get a
disqualification
little
too?
momentum against Charlotte Flair.
Or something like that.
But therein
In light
lies
of that
the
label.
problem. Just when Michin got the upper hand, just wasn't enough left in the tank to really capitalize, and moving incredibly gingerly around the ring is Michin, with Charlotte back on top.
Charlotte Flair was out of action for some time, from December 8th of 2023 up until that incredible return at the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis in front of 76,000 that night.
Well, Charlotte Flair, throughout her entire career, has never seen an advantage that she hasn't seized, regardless of how it's come about. Right now, Michin is just scrambling for survival. And thus far, it's proving highly unsuccessful.
Yeah, that you're never gonna get the 3 count there. I don't know why he kept trying.
Joe and Wade with you from here in London, in the midst of seeing Michin and Charlotte Flair. But it's what happened just before this match that has greatly impacted things, as Naomi came into action, attacked Michin, B-Fab. Jade Cargill came in to try to save the day, and there was that moment where Jade and Charlotte were face-to-face, and now Charlotte has been trying to take advantage against Michin, who's looking to rally back here against Charlotte. Flair hooks the leg, and Charlotte able to get that right shoulder up.
Well, it is astounding that Michin is even out here competing at this point, let alone having the upper hand after the beatdown she's already received from both Naomi and Charlotte Flair. But with that final flurry, perhaps, from Michin, it could be good night.
And able to counter the eat defeat into the suplex is Charlotte Flair at her very best. She has looked sensational since returning to action at Royal Rumble.
Flair has been so dismissive of the entire women's locker room, but wow, her clock just got cleaned by the right boot of Michin, who is wobbling all over the place and needs to capitalize.
Michin was eliminated by Charlotte Flair at the Royal Rumble. This is her second appearance since that. Saw her in that incredible street fight for the women's U.S. title against Chelsea Green. And now Charlotte Flair just stepping over Michin.
Dismissive and disrespectful as you can be, and who can blame Charlotte? She has the best resume we have ever seen in the women's division, but perhaps a little too aloof. Michin trying her best to do something about it.
And look at the strength of Michin against the 14-time world champion.
What a shocker it would be if Michin can pull this off, this powerbomb, seemingly as Michin was clinging on for survival in this match, back on top. And Michin has made no bones of the fact that she wants gold. She's had several opportunities at Chelsea Green's United States Championship, but a victory here would surely put her right back in that conversation.
She has been meeting up with Chelsea Green or those in her secret purvis for some time now. In fact, this is Michin's first non-Rumble match on SmackDown against somebody other than that group. As Charlotte Flair able to kick out.
You're simply not supposed to beat Charlotte Flair at the best of times, especially in WrestleMania season.
Got to go back to December 13th, the first time she has than those we mentioned associated with Chelsea. And now she's putting forth a good showing.
We get
Flair, who's looking to break free, and she so with that big elbow. And now the signature chops.
This is just Charlotte Flair showing those extra gears that she... Oh, wait a second.
How about this from Michin?
Well, Charlotte has simply been too dismissive, too disrespectful against such a talented and tough competitor as Michin.
Comes barreling in.
Cannonball in the corner, and here we go, Joe.
Eat the feet.
Denied.
No, denied again by Charlotte. Michin looking for another opportunity to deliver it.
Connected.
Could she pull it off? Just a toe on that rope. The disbelief of Michin.
Wow.
Well, Michin knows how close
I've
she
got
just
a 1,
came
2.
to pulling out an absolute miracle.
I've been looking away a lot, doing other stuff on my phone, but I've just been doing 1.
All that experience, Wade, it pays off, doesn't it?
The reason this woman has won so many world championships and moving out the way at the critical moment. Perhaps now a broken toe for Michin.
I mean, did you hear that thud against the steel? And now she goes and works on the lower leg.
Well, it was either the steel or the jaw of Charlotte Flair that was getting that boot.
Oh, and she's really driving in, just slamming that knee. Oh, and she's going for it, locking it in. And now, arcing, figure 8 leg lock is in.
What's the time?
And this is over.
What's the time? Tell me what the time is. I don't know what the time is. What's the time, guys? Nope. Okay, it's not that. It's not. Okay. It's It's 8:41 a.m. That's the time.
Opponent, Tiffany Stratton.
Thank you so much. A
Yeah,
Charlotte Flair tonight on SmackDown, which brings me to my guest, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany, let's be real. Charlotte, she came at you pretty hard last week. I mean, it had a lot of people talking. Yeah, people talk, Jackie, and Charlotte loves to hear herself talk. I mean, 10 years into the business, and she's still so insecure that she can't let a rookie get a word out. But last week, I did learn something. I learned that walking into WrestleMania, I'm not the one that has something to lose here. The truth is, if I lose, then I lose to Charlotte Flair, the legend, as a 25-year-old rookie with a year being on SmackDown. But if Charlotte Flair loses, well, then she loses to a undeserving, delusional, unoriginal, backflip-doing, blonde hair having little girl. Did I get it all, Jackie?
Damn.
And I can't wait to see the look on her face when she hears "and still." Maybe then she'll finally shut up for the sake of literally everybody. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I'm gonna make damn sure what stays in Vegas is Charlotte Flair's massive ego. Because I'm walking out of WrestleMania as the WWE Women's Champion.
Just a reminder that I hopefully should be able to stream WrestleMania.
Well, Tiffy
so
Khan just said it. What happens
get my
in
reaction
Vegas
to
stays
that.
in Vegas, and isn't that appropriate to announce WrestleMania After Dark? These are the official WrestleMania after parties.
I'm so glad it's no
night,
longer free.
Thursday, April 17th through Sunday, April 20th at Live and Live Beach at the fabulous Fountain Blue. That's the official host hotel of WrestleMania 41. WrestleMania After Dark. You're going to have unforgettable musical acts, performances, and appearances by WWE superstars. You can get your tickets at WrestleManiaAfterDark.com. And a reminder, tonight here in London, the next chapter to be written in the incredible stories of Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. They're set to sign the contract. Their match at WrestleMania, pen to paper. That's a
I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
And breaking, Joe Test just announced.
Yeah.
Too much smack earlier. Big Jim ain't about it right now after slapping the hell out of Gunther on Raw tonight on SmackDown. Jimmy looks to do the same to the A-lister later on tonight.
I hear voices in my head, they cancel me, they understand, they talk to me. Dun, dun. It happened again, man! Old design. say, the rules are getting broken as the question in your face. I hear the voices say, there's another love day. I hear the voices, oh, it's a real thing. I hear voices calling. I hear
golden slab of Randy
I
Orton.
see.
The career.
Here we go. I just got tongue-tied. Dang it.
And recently acknowledging that these lyrics.
See, that's why Randy's my favorite. He actually comes out when I predict it.
More and more since returning to action. And that comes with a whole lot of danger for anyone in his way brave enough to face it.
Things
All of a sudden, sort of TLE level match blossomed in front of us tonight in London. And you get it next. Randy Orton drove
Talk to
back
me.
entire. Right here, Friday Night Smackdown.
Okay, it's a little bit louder than last week. Still early though. I can't be bothered. Alright, going on break.
There's only one superstar great enough to have the world famous Motorhead play your entrance. Trying to play the game. And that's the game.
Triple H is a wizard when it comes to entrances. There's been so many great ones.
The pomp and circumstances, making it big, is what separates him from a lot of people.
Hunter is always very involved in his entrances. He has a flair for the dramatic, for the presentation.
Sometimes it is the simple things, like spitting water, that people remember.
Just go back to his entrances at Mania. A lot of thought goes into that.
To be there at WrestleMania, especially with your husband, is pretty much the coolest thing that there is.
WrestleMania. It's time to play the game.
He is the king of kings, Triple H!
And 3 weeks from tonight, Triple H will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. The Fountain Blue Hotel in Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41, and that will host the Hall of Fame on Friday, April 18th. By the way, Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin will be in attendance. And look at what is happening in Vegas over the weekend. You also have Undertaker One Dead Man show. That takes place on Saturday. The Roast of WrestleMania featuring Tony Hinchcliffe and friends on Sunday, April 20th. NXT on April 22nd. And all tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. What a weekend in Vegas.
An absolute bonanza of our industry that's going to be, Joe.
Of course, we are here in London, spectacular city in the O2 Arena. London hosting its 16th Smackdown. There have been so many memorable moments here. July of 23, Money in the Bank, and everybody on the Smackdown crew, from production to the superstars, has had a blast here in London. Now, Randy Orton tried to punt kick.
Okay, we are back.
The man who bothered him earlier tonight was the Scottish Warrior.
We saw a fairly upbeat Randy Orton earlier tonight, but those eyes have narrowed since the arrival of Drew McIntyre a couple of hours ago. Well, it's led to this. As you called it, Joe, a PLE main event worthy matchup that has just been thrown our way out of nowhere.
And don't you love it?
Hell yeah, I do. The best seats in the house.
It's true. Drew McIntyre.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew
McIntyre. Oh shit. Doing one after tonight, yeah. Randy Orton's about it. Okay, yo, you go for the punt kick. Kevin Owens gonna come out. They're gonna brawl. I already know how this is gonna go.
Understand why they would want to put their lives and their careers at risk this close to WrestleMania. Two men that are so big, so strong, and so good. There's a reason why they share 17 world championships together. Both men taking a massive risk tonight.
This crowd has been red hot. London is buzzing. Of course, O2's also going to host Monday Night Raw. Jimmy Uso and Gunther, the Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Cody Rhodes and John Cena will be here in London. But right now, it is the UK's Drew McIntyre opposite the Viper.
I hear voices in the market. Probably the most animated you're gonna see in the stream. Yeah, probably, maybe. Let's see.
Coming out
Let's
and
see.
heaping praise and respect.
Come on,
Cody
Randy.
Rhodes telling him how
Beat his ass.
proud he is of him, but reminding everybody that he has history in sight as well. When you sit there and everybody talks about John Cena looking to break the record. I mean, he says, here I am with 14. Hold on a second. I still got miles on my odometer to go for history.
Two physical specimens.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely the match of one another. Both men 6'5", weighing in 280, 270, somewhere in that region.
Come on, Randy.
As low body fat as is humanly possible for men that size. It's rare that they have to step in with their physical match, but they've got it tonight.
Man keeps putting up that put Roman Reigns in Fortnite, so you should put Roman Reigns in Fortnite.
This is the first time since. Says, how does that feel? How does the back feel? Remember, he brought that up earlier tonight when he was face to face with Randy Orton, of saying there are doubts, and he knows. Yeah, you look at the physical presence on the outside, but he says, I bet you're doubting that back at times, and he will target that. But as I was saying, 9 times they've met, first time since 2021. You bring up the championship history. 4 times McIntyre and Randy Orton have met for the WWE Championship.
Drew's getting a little too cocky and confident in there. Perhaps a little UK burst from this crowd has gone to the head of Drew McIntyre, and he's surely regretting that.
7, 8, 9. 10.
As Orton just sends him right into that post.
You know the thinking of these two guys. They want to stay razor sharp ahead of WrestleMania, but the risk they're both carrying of an injury this close to the showcase of the Amiano. This is getting really ugly already.
Hope you moved your cell phone, Wade, because looks like they're taking care of some business right here on our announce desk.
McIntyre looking to attack the back of Randy Orton, it seems. Randy Orton getting the hell out of there as quickly as he can. Oh, dear.
Oh, the Viper able to counter. And on that reinforced desk, thudding down on the lower back of Drew McIntyre.
Man, I missed the desk breaks. They were good. They were iconic. They were nice.
Chanting one more time, and Randy's got that look in his eye. Good grief, they were chanting for McIntyre a minute ago. Make your minds up, guys.
And now the Viper looks like he's on the attack. Oh, that European uppercut from Randy Orton. And he says to the crowd, yeah, why not one more time? And as you can see, writhing in pain is the Scottish Warrior. This London crowd is chanting one more time.
I feel like they're going to keep chanting that. That's the problem. McIntyre needs to do some smart move by McIntyre. Thumb to the eye, referee unsighted.
As he slams Orton's head right into that steel post.
And that, Randy Orton, is why you do not listen to the crowd. Oh.
They're getting some good up and close and personal clips over there.
McIntyre focusing on that spine of Orton that has had multiple surgeries in the past.
I want to find them.
A match that came about from the actions earlier tonight.
Yep. Boo, Drew McIntyre. Boo, Drew McIntyre.
Each man feeling as though
Boo, Drew
the WrestleMania Championship match should be theirs. As Cody Rhodes was addressing the crowd, both came out to address their own personal situations and thoughts.
Clearly, regardless
you're going to regret that later.
Between Cody Rhodes and John Cena,
you're going to regret that later.
Both of these two
the inevitable is happening.
Are knocking on some doors in the aftermath, demanding that they get first dibs on whoever is the champ coming out of WrestleMania 41.
Oh, and what a way to turn it around.
McIntyre getting a taste of his own medicine. Poke to the eye for good measure. It's 1-1 in that department.
Big right hand from the Viper. Look at this scene here at the O2 Arena in London. Friday Night Smackdown and then Monday Night Raw will also be here in London as the European tour has been an incredible success. Just 22 days away now from WrestleMania 41 in Vegas. Earlier tonight, Randy Orton told Cody Rhodes that he wants to go for history himself. He's sitting on 14 titles right now. Drew McIntyre came out, interrupted the entire scene, said, I don't care about chasing records. I want what's mine, and what's mine is a shot at a WWE championship. And right now, these two men have locked up. A match that came out of nowhere blossomed into this.
Both men highly technically astute, but this has just been a slugfest from the off. McIntyre crashing multiple times into our announce desk thanks to Randy Orton, but has still managed to get in there.
Oh, here we go.
But they'll right off the Viper.
Yes, sir.
And how many times have we seen this bounce back ability from
Hell
Randy
yeah.
Orton?
That snap slam, and he's got it.
Slam the lights out. That's what he did.
That intent.
As intense and rage-driven as ever, thanks to the recent antics of KO. But McIntyre just had too much left.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
DDT. Randy has said that after that attack by Owens months ago, he hears those voices. Took on the challenge. The match at WrestleMania will be coming our way in just over 3 weeks. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, but right now this crowd is loving everything about the Viper. And you know exactly what he wants to deliver here for London. Oh,
yep.
Kevin Owens.
Focus.
The Viper just has that sixth
Focus.
sense and spots the man he wants to punt more than anybody.
And off the distraction comes the Claymore. A brutal Claymore and a win for Drew.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
And you have to think that Kevin Owens got exactly what he wanted there. He baited the Viper. Drew McIntyre capitalized. And now Randy Orton is prone and vulnerable. And Kevin Owens is here to do some major damage.
And Kevin Owens drags Randy Orton out of the ring and slams him down onto our announce desk. After a Claymore, now Kevin Owens is on the attack.
After all the damage, Kevin Owens has already gone.
No, he's not. No, he's not thinking pile driver on the announce desk.
Send us off.
Oh, Randy.
Yes.
Able to get free.
Well, that would have been career over for Randy Orton had KO managed to pull that off.
Kevin Owens, his simple appearance caused a distraction, cost Randy Orton a match, and now these two, these fierce rivals.
Oh, God.
He's looking to punt him. He's lining up.
Come on.
Blade. Oh, and just getting over
Yep,
the
saving it for WrestleMania. I get it. I get it. I get it.
And scurrying away for his life is Kevin Owens once again. About as frustrated as can be is Randy Orton.
What a scene here in London.
Let's switch the phones.
The Viper standing tall in the end.
And the only thing that is going to soothe Randy Orton is connecting his boot to the skull of Kevin Owens. And it may well happen at WrestleMania.
Cannot wait for that in Vegas. But up next, it is Jimmy Uso making his way to meet up with The Miz. This match is sponsored by Men's Warehouse. Love the way you look. Sunday on WWE LFG, World Heavyweight Champion Gunther arrives with harsh words
There's the door. You're replaceable. Nobody cares.
that hit deep.
I don't want to hear you laughing anymore today.
I'm too happy? Who does he think he is?
The mood of the competition,
When things don't go your way, you can't be boo-boo faced about it.
completely changes.
You're damn right to let your emotions get to you.
WWE LFG, Sunday, 8, 7 Central, only on A&E.
Break time. Man, I can't wait for Raw. Whoa. Okay. They're getting more noticeable now. Yeah, Ray Phoenix. Next Friday.
Oh, that is too good. That is too good that Ray Phoenix is on his way to SmackDown. One half, of course, of the famed Lucha Brothers, the brother of Penta. Are you up for this?
The Lucha scene in WWE continues to go from strength to strength. What an acquisition. Welcome aboard, Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, we'll see you in Chicago. What else will we see in Chicago?
Oh, because after that assault by Naomi that we saw earlier, B-Fab is going to get a chance for some payback. Those two go one-on-one on SmackDown, live from Chicago, Illinois.
They're returning to America next week.
WWE World is coming to Vegas April 17th to the 21st. WWE.
Okay. Yep. Are you done? Come on. What the fuck? I was born a king.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
31
from
Korea.
San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso!
Wade Barrett's been a busy and dramatic week for Jimmy. Big Jim had the heart-to-heart reality check talk with Jay. He had the slap with Gunther in the face, and now the instant challenge and match made with The Miz here in London.
Yeah, hats off to Jimmy. He's taking a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Clearly, some pressure has been getting to Jey Uso. Jey's in a very different spot than he's ever been before in his career. A singles match for a World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, against, of all people, Gunther. That pressure will get to anybody. And Big Jim
So close.
Pep talk his twin brother back to an even keel.
And his opponent, residing in
Came to lose. Came to lose. How embarrassing.
Well, the last time we saw Miz was on this European tour when he was attempting to conduct Miz TV with Cody Rhodes as a special guest. That didn't last long. Ended up Crossroads and done. And now opened up his mouth earlier tonight and ends up in this spot.
Well, the Miz talks smack better than anyone. However, tonight it may have been a major error because Big Jim just ain't playing games right now. And anyone who steps to Gunther and slaps him like we saw Big Jim do on Monday is clearly either got a screw loose in their head or is just utterly fearless. And right now the Miz might be in a lot of trouble here. And I'd also...
Presented by Men's Warehouse. Love the way you look.
I would make the argument that both of these two men are perhaps the most disrespected superstars in WWE right now. Clearly, we've had a legion of superstars take a pot shot at Big Jim and unfavorably compare him to Jey Uso. And in all honesty, almost the entire locker room would unfavorably compare to Jey Uso after the 12 months he's had. And then you've got The Miz, who is a two-time Grand Slam champion, never gets respected. What has The Miz got to do to convince everyone that he is in fact one of the GOATs?
Big uppercut by Big Jim.
Damn.
Heard the harsh words from The Miz earlier tonight heading Jimmy Uso's way. It is interesting, though, to define this era of the career of Jimmy Uso, but you see with some of the recent actions, he's trying to take control of it.
It's a smart thing to do. He's picking up some of the slack. The twin brother Jay trying to crack that aura and that mystique of Gunther, the world heavyweight champion that puts the fear into almost the entire locker room.
How about that slap he laid out?
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I'm surprised Gunther could laugh it off. That would have
I know.
broken a weaker man's
Honestly.
jaw. But hats off to The Miz right now, who's taking the fight to Jimmy Uso. Now, The Miz, of course, has curried favor with the young and cocky Carmelo Hayes of late. Mello don't Miz, as they like to call themselves. Apparently, the youngster's been left back in the locker room. Watch and learn.
Saw them in action back on February 21st. Carmelo Hayes and The Miz, then defeating LA Knight and R-Truth. Oh, and here comes Big Jim. No, he was looking to fly, and Miz went out the side door. And now Jimmy, quick to meet him, and sends him over the barrier into Timekeeper with one big right hand. More to come from here in London. Crowd here in London appreciating the efforts of Jimmy Uso.
Well, Big Jim has put on a clinic thus far in this matchup. Regardless of what you think of The Miz, it's always a major scalp to claim if you can put him away, but already back on the attack is the A-lister.
He is. And did he need that as he hooks the leg, and Jimmy doesn't let it get past the 1 count. The 8-time
Wait, you
meeting up here with the 2-time WWE champion.
Hey. This is awesome. What?
Now perhaps it's Jimmy Uso who's just taking too much on his plate. He has been competing against anybody who is looking for a scrap in recent weeks. Doesn't care if it's 6-man tags, regular tag matches with his twin brother Jay, singles competition. Jimmy Uso has just been saying yes to everything. But things have started to go badly wrong for Big Jim.
You can see that right on his face. This crowd trying to help him get to his feet as he delivers the right hands to the midsection of The Miz.
Okay.
How crazy is it that The Miz was the WWE champ, what, 14 years ago now? And yet looks exactly the same. The man is completely ageless. Does live in Los Angeles, perhaps some of the benefits of that California sun.
Yeah.
Great scene here in London. Jimmy Uso and
What
The
happened?
Miz going at it. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you. Still to come tonight, the contract signing.
What happened?
for
Could
the
please get a
WrestleMania match
replay?
between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns. Wade, moments ago you were talking about this version of Jimmy Uso and the activity of taking on every challenge.
Damn.
This is his 13th match already of 2025. That is the most in the WWE this year.
He's taken on all comers, and hats off to him after taking a vicious beating from The Miz for the past 5 minutes, has turned this one around.
And now lining him up and delivering the right hand.
Cannot write The Miz off, though. There's a reason why he's a multiple-time Grand Slam champ. One of the best resumes of his generation. Love him or love him, The Miz is damn good.
You're seeing an example of that right here.
And the truth is, The Miz will never stop the posturing, the clowning around behind the scenes, but in the ring, when the bell rings, he really is a different breed.
Jimmy, smart to drop out of it. Rolling back is The Miz.
Handful of types from The Miz wasn't quite enough.
But is this? Hooks the leg for the win. And that left shoulder getting up from Jimmy Uso.
G-Puff is defeat.
You
Pretty
see the
deadly
results
to
tonight.
retain.
Tag Team Championship defended by the Street Profits against the UK's Pretty Deadly here on home turf. The Secret Purvis came up with a win here in London as well. And then Jacob Fatu interrupting the action in the U.S. Championship match between LA Knight and Braun Strowman. As heated and angry and dangerous we've seen Fatu. Charlotte Flair was able to defeat Mi Jin, as Mi Jin gave everything she could, but the figure eight put that to end. And then Kevin Owens came out as a distraction to Randy Orton. Drew McIntyre hit the Claymore and came up with the win against the Viper. And Jimmy, just at the last second.
Split second away from victory for The Miz, and these two have really been dropping the heavy artillery over the past 60 seconds or so. The Miz coming off the better out of the two. Now spinning that Rolodex in his head. How do I finish off one half of the greatest tag team in history?
Well, this helps. Oh, super kick.
Damn.
Just a complete miscalculation there from The Miz. Got his angle totally wrong. And Big Jim's going to capitalize.
Uso splash. Hooks the leg. And the win.
Gunther, you're next.
Here, take this one.
Microphone check. Hey, yo, straight from the O2. Hey, yo, Gunther, I'm coming after your ass on Monday. You will no longer be Ring General. You will be Private Gunther, and you will salute Big Jim.
You will be Private Gunther, he says. Yeah. That'll happen right here in London. Big Jim against the Ring General. He slapped him a week ago. Now he gets him in this ring right in front of us.
Big Jim talking a big game. I cannot wait for that clash against the Ring General this Monday right here at the O2 Arena in London.
This crowd is loving it. Jimmy Uso the win over The Miz.
Big McIntyre beats Randy Orton. I'll tell you what, mate. Last bit of the show is going to be awesome. Go check it out. I'm going to head to the pub. You and I are going to get mad with it, Big Here we. Jackie, you got some
Excuse me,
questions?
true. Yes, I know you're on your way out, but I wanted to say congratulations on your victory tonight over Randy Orton. I was hoping that I could get your thoughts on said victory and what happened tonight. And
I'll get it from here, Jackie. Don't worry. You see what happens? I don't care about other people's business. When nobody screws Drew McIntyre over, when nobody gets involved with my business, I win. I defeat Randy Orton. I called out Damian Priest last week. Not even showing. Doesn't have the balls. So I'm going to go out in the town. Lewis is going to beat me. Everybody's invited. Get mad with Drew and Lewis Capaldi. Good night, everybody.
And his favorite singer.
You were saying?
Damian Priest was waiting on the other side.
That's been the rule between these two over the past several weeks. And it's Damian Priest getting the jump here on McIntyre.
Hey, what did he do? Hey, just protecting his car, man.
Well, no security going anywhere near these two.
Justice for whoever the hell that is. I want. He didn't deserve that. Damn.
Relax, I'm done. I'm done for now. Any jokes? Any more jokes? No, right? Shut up! Rest in peace, jackass.
Keep me a medic.
And a new windscreen for that guy.
The amount of shattered glass, the impact of that south of heaven, the entire windshield just burst as 275 pounds came crashing down. That was a brutal attack by Damian Priest.
Well, it had been a great night for McIntyre. Beating
Justice.
the Viper Randy Orton and
Justice for that guy. Man, he didn't deserve that.
Things have changed in a big way thanks to the Street King.
CM Punk is here.
And the security.
By security. A week after they couldn't keep their fists from flying at each other. Oh, and he sees the aftermath of what happened.
Likes what he sees. Apparently no love lost between those two.
Security surrounding Punk. It's Reigns, Rollins, and Punk. The contract signing is coming up next.
That's where the security went. They're surrounding these three.
Monday. John Cena wants to ruin wrestling. The headlines.
Yep.
Cody's not letting it go.
Get bigger.
You ain't retired with no title, buddy.
John Cena.
We're seeing that title in 2026. It's gonna happen. You ain't beating
We have
Cody.
no idea what we're going to get.
Raw Monday.
16 forever.
Only on Netflix.
You lost the right for me to respect you. You lost my respect. You lost my love. You can get fucked now. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm done for now. Last several weeks. But it's Damian Priest getting the jump here on McIntyre.
Alright, we're back. We are back. Could have stayed a little bit longer since it's just a merch ad, but yeah. Right after this, we got the contract signing, which could end in chaos. Who knows?
Tonight only. Save up to 30% off orders.
Signs of the night from London, Wade.
Oh, it's a big step from last week in
Damn it.
Bologna and the Liver Lisa, but we're going to give it our best shot right here in London. Of course, the megastar LA Knight, yeah.
That's all just like my man.
around the world. Said from that song.
I hear voices in my head. Okay, yo, me.
Snappy dresser. Your nan is not Bianca's biggest fan. A lot of people will argue with you about that. At my wedding. Fun to see Roman Reigns. Who wants to get married anyway? Screw it.
Hey, we were driving past London Tower last night, the Tower Bridge over there, coming back from a spectacular late night at Claridge's, by the way. Incredible stretch for the O2 Arena and the fans here in London.
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw is going to be in the
Roman
same
Reigns is
venue
more
this
important than
coming
getting
Monday.
married.
Special start time for viewers in the U.S. on Netflix to see it live 3 p.m. it'll be on. And among the reasons to watch, John Cena, Cody Rhodes once again in the building right here in London.
Do we have to see this guy? Yeah. I
Seems like you have something
can't see you, can't hear you either. Because, bam.
Turn the spotlight on you.
Bam. I can't see him, I can't hear him. I'm deaf.
Any one of
Officially.
you and rip you to shreds.
Hold up. You can still hear him.
Last
I can't
week
hear him,
I
though.
put a clueless kid
You can
on
still hear him,
blast.
but I can't hear him.
Everybody, including that one kid, is a toxic relationship. For 25 years, I have listened to your lies.
Don't care.
Pick out any moment in my career, and I'll tell you what I learned. When I spoke, you were inspired. When I was loyal, you were loved. When I was selfish, you were disrespected. When I speak in rhythmic tones, you say what?
What?
You make this so simple. I am going to ruin wrestling for every fan, for every wrestler, for everyone. At WrestleMania, I make history by winning a 17th championship. And I finally force you to forget the name Ric Flair. You will forever say the name John Cena. But even worse,
Ric Flair.
I will win that championship and retire with it. I will be the last real champion in WWE.
No, you won't. Keep telling yourself that.
Nothing you can do to stop me.
Cody will stop you.
What did you say? Don't you think you need to take it away from me first? Admittedly, I made a mistake last week. I looked at you, I talked about old John, I talked about new John. But you have made a massive mistake. The mistake
Next
of
Monday,
saying what
going
you
live.
just said in front of
We get to
these
see what happens.
while I was in the building.
Get to
But
see
you
what they
of
talk
all
about on
people should
Monday.
know how
Well,
hard
Tuesday.
it was just to hold this
Raw.
one time. You want to take this, right? I'll give you the opportunity right now. Take it, John.
Hey, London, boo. Okay, when he's gonna do the opposite to what you want. So if you boo, if you don't want them to fight, he'll fight.
That is how you walk away from WrestleMania. And that is how you walk away from the WWE. Well, John Cena has lost his damn mind, but he insists he's going to become a record 17
A month ago,
champion at WrestleMania.
I would cheat up to see Cena win again, to win his 17th championship. Now I don't want him to.
As those two go head in the main event of WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas.
And right now, let's go to the ring to Smackdown.
Oh, wait.
It is my honor and privilege to be standing before you in the famous O2 Arena in London town. Now, you all know why I'm here. You know why this table is here. You know why additional security are here tonight. We're here to sign a contract for a triple threat match, for the biggest triple threat match in the history of WrestleMania.
Yep.
Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
I knew it was coming up first. Look, skills. I can drink while not even stopping them acknowledgement. Too easy.
Pen to paper for Mania. A week after Fist to Flesh with Punk, Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
If you go with the ad break right now. Yeah, you are. Yep. Yep. Gotta go back in and gotta go out and back in anyways, so yeah, there we go. Just gonna, yep. Wait. No, I'm standing up for this one. Yeah. Oh, not that. Yeah. But that's hella nice, too. Man, I'd really be here with the whole bloodline. Okay, what is going on with this quality? Like, Loki. Hold up a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. What's going on with this quality? Hopefully it fixes itself. This is mad disrespectful to the tribal chief. Let's see if I get it right this time. Let's see if I get it right this time. I think I'm like 50-50 with predictions. OTC. Oh. Rolling Reigns. Rolling Reigns. I know the script now. I know his line now. I know his lines now. Don't look. No. You're gonna stitch me up, aren't you? London. On point. Acknowledge your. I knew it! I knew it! You little bitch! He did that purposely to stitch me up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Where's that keep vibing?
Just beautiful. The way you sing to your tribal chief, it's just beautiful. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the OTC for you, baby. The biggest star on the planet. The OTC came here for two reasons. One, to be acknowledged. Check. And two, well, number two was to sign this contract. It looks like we checked those boxes. And that means my
I knew it's coming out second, I just didn't know when.